What is up, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are looking at an addition to the Acedeck family, but it's not a new board, and you've probably already seen a video on it. We're looking at the Element CNC milled 2-in-1 gear drive, and I'm not going to do a whole install video. I think it's already been done once or twice, so you can watch that. And I'm not the best installer. I'm not going to pretend I'm the best installer. There's way better videos out there. What I've done is I've already installed it on the board. We're just going to go for a drive, and I'm going to tell you what I think. I'm also going to go share a couple of suggestions that I'm going to pass on to Acedeck to make the kit even more complete, or just easier to live with or install, because it's 99.99999% perfect. But there's that 0.00001 that can make a huge difference in the customer satisfaction, or the end result when you do that last wheel nut up. And I'll cover that off very, very shortly. All right, but the very first question is, what is the Element 2-in-1 gear drive and why do you need it? Well, this is it here. It is a fixed gear drive designed to go onto a number of Acedeck boards. I'll put the list on the screen which boards they are compatible with. Here is the main reason for this system. It'll allow you to take your board from an all-terrain, so a pneumatic tire, to a street wheel tire. And there's not many gear drives, factory gear drives out there that do this. This system, this Element gear drive system, can take wheels from 90mm, well, they say it can really go from any size, but I guess from a ground clearance point of view, they're saying 90mm up to 155mm, which is a very standard 6-inch pneumatic. However, if you do go for the 6-inch pneumatic, the 155, you will lose a fair bit of acceleration because that gear ratio being geared towards a street wheel. Really, really simple design, beautifully made with a little pop of purple in there. Houses these motors really nicely. You don't get any rubbing from the cables. The install, well, like I said before, the install, I'm not an installer, I'm not a DIY guy. The install was cumbersome.
I'm so confused.
I wasn't set up to do it. I sort of started on a whim. My workbench was already a little bit messy. Here's my first really big suggestion for Acedeck. Label everything, or put almost like a list of parts that come in the kit with a corresponding reason they're there. There's like, I think 8 bags of bolts, and they're numbered, so M8, M7 and so on, but they don't tell you what they're for. So it's kind of like, okay, that fits, okay, yeah, that fits, cool, tighten that one up. That's my first suggestion. Now the next big change on the Element gear drive versus their traditional gear drives is the actual gear drive, gear drive configuration or makeup. They're no longer using a polymer plastic in there. For this particular one, they're using alloy steel, which definitely gives it a different sound, and depending on who you talk to, will also make it more reliable or add longevity to the system. Me personally, I've had no problems with their polymer systems, their plastic gears, as long as you keep them well greased, well oiled, well, what's the term I'm looking for, lubricated, they tend not to have a problem. These ones, however, I'm guessing it's got something to do with that new gear ratio, 2.8. I'm guessing that the alloy steel was just the smarter way to go. What does this mean? Well, you still need to keep it lubricated, obviously. For the people who don't like the plastics, it's going to make them happy, but it also adds a little bit of extra noise. Not much, and it's not annoying at all. Yeah, I've unplugged the wireless microphone, so we're now up here. I'm going to put you down by the motors so you can hear this beautiful sound. Really has a nice, I don't know, the way I described it to my friend on the phone, it's like a digital mechanical sound, and it does sound really, really cool. It's got a real sort of futuristic jet engine sound now, which is really, really nice. But what does it do for acceleration with that 2.8 gear ratio? Well, this thing takes off like a rocket. When you put this thing into Sports Plus, it is scary. It has so much power. Yeah. All right, now here is my number one suggestion to Acedeck for this kit. Now, because they use big hangers, their axles are larger. I have to measure them on my little micrometer. They're not the standard skateboard size. So for all these people who have got their cloud wheels and their boas and all those types of wheels, their mad wheels with their standard bearings, well, when you get this kit and you go to put it on, the bearings do not fit the hangers. So my suggestion, my idea is in this kit, in this under $300 kit, include a full set of 8 bearings, standard skateboard size wheel bearings that fit the Acedeck hangers. When I finished yesterday, I finished the job, I had said 1,000 swear words, I had taken a couple of chunks out of my knuckles, then to find I didn't have the right bearings, oh man, talk about deflating. I did find a whole lot of random ones through different gear drive systems, but I think the average Joe would not have the right bearings on hand to use straight away. This is really bad corrugations, by the way. You can probably see it in my face. Please include an 8-pack of bearings, standard skateboard size bearings that fit your hanger. Do that, and this kit is perfect. Morning. Alright, but that is my review of the Element gear drive. It is another top class product from Acedeck. Honestly, I would expect nothing less. Yeah, if you are interested in putting street wheels on one of your Acedeck boards, this is a perfect option. If you don't have an Acedeck board and you want to get a gear drive for street wheels, this is a good option. It's beautifully made, it's CNC milled, it's just beautifully done. The alloy steel gears have an amazing sound. The kit comes with practically everything. Like I mentioned, it would be nice to have bearings and a simple instruction list for what screw goes where. But again, I'm a little bit of a noob when it comes to DIY. That's it. Coming up next, we've got some amazing boards coming. We've got some funny little ones, some amazing big ones, and some really cool accessories. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you've liked this video if you found it useful, and we'll see you next time. But until then, make sure you skate safe and wear helmets.